Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? It's the R&G Podcast. I'm Gerald. What's good, everybody? It's a little late night edition of the R&G Podcast. Um, I'm in a very celebratory mood because, listen, it's been such a long time for my New York Knicks. I gotta represent them right now. I gotta throw the logo up, you know what I'm saying? Because yo, we are in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's get it. Y'all see the logo. Y'all see it. New York stand up, baby. So in tribute to my team for making the Eastern Conference Finals, I gotta do this real quick. I gotta play this. I gotta play this, man. Because yo, New York is like the place to be right now, bruh. Like we the shit right now. Who would have thought it? We beat the Boston Celtics the way we did, especially in a game 6 game where, a lot was on the line. Here we go. Uh-oh. Let me throw it up. Uh-oh. What's going on? There we go. Yeah, why my computer freezing, bruh? Come on. Go. Yeah, I'm gassed, bruh. I'm really gassed, man. Yo, I'm so happy that the Knicks are doing what they're doing right now. And it, it was just time. It was just time. I mean, I really felt like we had a great chance to beat the Boston Celtics. Um, I wasn't in like a doubtful, oh yeah, okay, we made it to the second round. Yeah, maybe we'll get maybe two games the most or whatever. I never thought that, man. I really felt like our Knicks team, especially the way we are right now, a healthy Knicks team. I always felt that we can actually pull it out. Now, I am surprised the way we whooped their ass last night, the Celtics. And I hope that Paul Pierce is okay, because Paul Pierce be talking crazy. But other than that, I mean, look, we did it, and we did it in a great New York fashion. So here's the takeaways from the game. Well, my takeaways from the game. Um, ooh, excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. So my takeaways from the game pretty much was, well, two key factors for me. I'm gonna go with Big Cat. Big Cat, he played his butt off last night. OG, he also came to play. We all know about Brunson. Brunson is he's the heart and soul of our squad, of our team. Um, we had four players in double figures. Four players. Now, if we get this type of productivity last night, we have to have the same type of productivity going into these Eastern Conference Finals against our nemesis, the Indiana Pacers. Um, so just a little recap of last night's game. No drama, just 48-minute celebration at the Madison Square Garden. It was a straight beatdown of the defending champions, Boston Celtics, in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, a 119-81 victory in which the Knicks tied their biggest lead in any game this season of 41 points. Wow, 41 points. Come on now. Who's messing with us right now? Seriously. Seriously, who was really messing with us? Um, Games 3 and 5 of the series were statistically the Knicks' worst 3 games stretch of Actually, no, I'm sorry. Games 3 through 5. This series was statistically the Knicks' worst 3 game stretch of defense this season. We allowed 129 points in that Game 5 loss, and that really sucked. But we played a very emotional Boston team at that time because of the injury to their star player. Um, and it was only a huge offensive half that got them a win in Game 4 and 3 chances to close out this series. So with the injury to Jason Tatum, that really sucked. Like I said, it was a very emotional Boston Celtics team at that in that game 5, debacle loss. We got our butts handed to us, but the way we bounced back last night, you gotta be proud of this New York team. Boston without Jason Tatum and Kristaps Porzingis has not been himself all season. Series, but the Celtics showed in Game 5 that they could still score efficiently with what they had left. Now, yes, I agree with that. What's up, Lou? Yeah, let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks, baby. Um, yeah, I do agree with that. They're a shooting team. They're a team with a bunch of shooters. Once Jason Tatum went down, they actually went into a different type of set where it wasn't like a run and gun type of style play. They did a lot more pick and roll, a lot more zones and stuff like that because that's what they had to do. They really had no choice. But with that being said, stop with the excuses. The Knicks beat y'all. Period. The Knicks beat y'all. Period. Damn, you couldn't hear my music? Oh, that's whack. Hold on. You know what? I think I know why. Give me a second. Oh boy. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Oh boy. And I believe I know why you couldn't hear my music, because I have my mic hooked up wrong. So I guess I have to play it again. Let's play it again. Let's play it again. Let's play it again. Yo, rewind this. Rewind it. Rewind it. Rewind it. Rewind it. Rewind it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. My bad if y'all couldn't hear it. Yo, my computer is acting real slow. I don't know what's going on with this computer right now. It's got a mind of its own. Oh, come on, man. Uh oh. Now what happened? Yeah, come on, man. All right, I'm gonna let that fix on its own. It's like rebuffing or whatever. So now as we turn the chapter to game one of the Eastern Conference Finals, we have the Pacers. We are going against the Indiana Pacers. This is going to be a rematch of last year's semi Eastern Conference Finals, where we lost. And not to make no excuses, no excuses at all. We were a very depleted team. Brunson was hurt pretty much late into that series. And he was pretty much hurt, throughout the season a little bit too. And don't get it twisted. Brunson is playing hurt as of right now. He is a dog, yo. Brunson is that guy. Now, a lot of people didn't think that he was going to be this type of caliber of a player when he came to the Knicks. So Brunson is really proving a lot of people wrong. And he is a captain. He's our captain for a reason and for a great reason. So on Wednesday, May 21st, the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks are all set to square off at Madison Square Garden in New York for game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Get your popcorn ready because this is going to be a good series. The Knicks routed the Celtics in a game six in New York, 119 to 81, as we just got finished discussing. And now it's time to really get busy. Indiana beat Cleveland in Game 5, 114 to 105, which was a shocker. That's something that nobody really saw coming because Cleveland was real dominant all regular season. They just didn't really have the juice in the playoffs. Tyrese Halliburton had 31 points in the Game 5 win over Cleveland and 26 points over the Bucks in the Game 5's closeout victory. Tyrese Halliburton, even though I can't stand that guy, he's a great basketball player. Normally, when you can't stand a player, it's because you respect his game. But for the most part, Halliburton and company, I mean, they got size, they got shooters. They are they're somewhat of like the Boston Celtics in a way. They use their size to their advantage. But let's not get it twisted, man. This is gonna be another tough series. In my opinion, I see the Knicks closing this series out. I'm gonna say another 6 game series, possibly 7. Last year, it did go to a game 7, and we were up, I believe, 3-1 in that series, and the Pacers just got hot at the right time, especially with our injuries, the way we were uh going towards the end of that series. So once again, no excuses, man. We just gotta come ready to play, and I believe that we will. Um so the pay out. Here's another note. The Pacers went 20 or 20 on a roll this regular season with a point differential of 2, while the Knicks have a 6-4 record in their last 10 games at home. So that's important. We are playing better at home, which is great, and we're also tallying up a lot more points than we normally have. So that's something to look forward to. If you're a Knicks fan, yeah, and you you really want to hope that the Knicks really pull this out. So guys, get ready for next Wednesday. We are going to go crazy. I already know it. I already know it. I'm already going crazy. Uh, Last night was dope, man. It was really dope. Um, Damn, I really can't play my music. This is really pissing me off. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see if I can play it now. Try to get it back. Boy. Yo, 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 yo. Lou, you still there? Yo, Lou. All right, yo, this computer has a mind of its own. All right, so I'm gonna go on to the next topic. Next topic, we're gonna jump on the. Ooh, I dropped myself. We're gonna go. Yo, what up? What up, Tone? We're gonna go talk a little Diddy. Oh, you said we're Ron at Ron will be on with me tomorrow. We're gonna podcast tomorrow for the R&G. I'm just doing a little late night joint because I didn't do one last night. On Friday night, like I said I was, but it's all good. We on right now. All right, so what to know about the Diddy trial so far? So let's catch up for those that aren't really caught up with what's going on. I'm gonna read off a couple of things. Singer Cassie Ventura faced cross examination from the defense Thursday as they asked her questions about her relationship with Sean Diddy Combs, um, her drug use, and whether she was jealous. Excuse me. During those cross examinations, Ventura, who previously testified about blackmail concerns about freak off videos, said she could understand that Combs' career was ruined by her 2003 lawsuit. The testimony frequently includes graphic allegations involving physical and sexual violence, including Ventura includes accusing Combs of rape. Combs has pleaded not guilty to 5 charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy, a main part of which involves using employees to facilitate illegal activities. So, a lot happened on Friday. We're going to get into that too. Um, I still hear a lot of people saying that they really feel like Puff is innocent, and um there's so much evidence against him though. Like how well with with so much evidence the way that it is, and so many people coming out speaking and talking from all different perspectives. I don't see how Combs Puff is gonna get out of this. I really don't. But then again, when you look back at the OJ case, um and I believe that was like what 1994, 95. um a lot of people don't know how he he got acquitted um of his charges of murder and all that. So I don't know. Stranger things have happened. I guess we will see, but um it doesn't look good for Puff. It just doesn't. In my eyes, it doesn't look good for Puff. Sean Diddy Combs' former girlfriend Cassie Ventura wrapped up 4 days of testimony Friday in the Combs trial for sex trafficking and racketeering. The defense attorneys challenged Ventura on a timeline of the alleged rape she previously testified happened after dinner with Combs in August of 2018. The defense argued Ventura told the government Combs raped her in September of 2018. Now, yo, there's a lot of video, and I'm pretty sure we all saw the video. Um, no Diddy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all saw the video of the assault that Combs did on Cassie in the elevator, right? So this is why I say like I don't really understand or know how he's going to get through this because this is so much against him. There's so much videotape. There's so much evidence. I mean, it's like it's so. And I go back to the OJ trial. In the OJ trial, there wasn't really no video of OJ. It was on surveillance of OJ. It was just more of assumptions of what people heard and things of that nature. So um I just don't know how he's gonna get through this, man. Um, they also noted that in text messages between Ventura and Combs that followed the alleged rape, in quotes, it says, "You don't say the last time we saw each other, you raped me, right?" And that's what Ventura testified on Friday. Um, yo, like I said, man, and I'm gonna keep probably saying this because it's just I don't know, man. Like this is so much against him. I saw a video of his daughters leaving the court. And a lot of people when they leave the court, they're not saying much. They're not saying anything. They don't want to be, you know, they don't want to speak. They don't want. Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. You know, his family, they're there for support. They're trying to be there for him, and they're just praying for a miracle that he gets out. Um, I did see in one video of Cassie's husband walking out the courtroom, and he looked pissed. I mean, shit, I probably would be pissed too because there's a lot of things that he probably didn't know that transpired that happened throughout that time. So it's just a lot going on with this trial. I don't understand why it's not on TV. Uh, I, as we all remember, the OJ trial was televised, and you saw all the testimony and everything. In this one, you don't see anything. So I'm just curious about that. I don't understand it, but we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. Really don't know. But what's y'all thoughts, man? Talk to me. Whoever's on here. K. Lou says he definitely guilty, but there's more people behind it with him that will be brought to the front end and will have to answer questions. And then he said the glove doesn't fit, so you must acquit. I get it. But yeah, I agree. I agree. There's definitely more people behind certain things. Um and I guess that also will come to light. A lot of things need to come to light though. Wasn't Odell Beckham Jr. wasn't he accused of something about rape or some shit like that? I remember reading something like a month or 2 months ago. Um, I don't know. Y'all refresh my memory. Maybe I'm bugging or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Ah, and also other news too. We have what's his name? Tory Lanez. I think he got stabbed up like 14 times while he was locked up. He's doing time for that shooting incident with Meg the Stallion. Now, this is it. This is also interesting, right? So a day before or a day, I think it was either a day before or the day after he got stabbed, right? There was um I think with his attorneys, they're trying to prove that he was not the man behind the trigger that shot Meg the Stallion. Um, it was another female that supposedly was the trigger person that shot Meg the Stallion. So I don't know. Now, was this a setup? Did somebody set him up to get stabbed in prison? Like there's a lot of questions that I need answered with this. And then now not only this situation with Tory Lanez, Chris Brown, he gets locked up in Europe, and he's about to go on his Europe stand with his tour that's supposed to start, I believe, like June 8th, but they have him locked up until June 13th. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's happening out here, yo? Like, I don't, yo, this world is crazy. This world is crazy. But going back to Tory Lanez, if what they are saying is true, on his behalf, they need to fucking get him out. He needs to go home. This man almost died. He nearly was killed. He should be out. He should be out. He should be exonerated and he should be out. He should be gone. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't. It's a lot I don't understand. I've been saying I don't understand for the last 5 minutes now. I just don't understand. Like, what the fuck is going on? A lot of this shit, man. Like, this is crazy. This is real crazy. But he should be a free man if all this comes out to be true. You know what I mean? And the other thing too is the way he got stabbed. I know he got stabbed in his head. He got stabbed pretty much all over his body. His lungs, I think, almost totally collapsed. They had to, I think, bring him back to life or some shit. There's so many different stories. There were so many different versions of what went down. But he might not be able to sing the way he sung before. But he is a rapper too, so he might have to just rap. If if he's able to be cut loose early. But I'm just wishing him a speedy recovery. This shit really sucks. It just sucks. And the other thing too is, when you sit there and you take you're taking a bid for somebody else, like for what? Like, why are you taking the bid for somebody else? I mean, and trust me, I really do get it. There's a bunch of codes to different shit, but this is your life that you're talking about, man. Like, and you know ain't nothing better than being free. Why would you want to you know take a bid for someone because you felt like it was the right thing? Well, it wasn't the right thing to do. Your freedom is more important than anything else in this fucking world, bro. So yes, and Antonio, right? Yeah, weird ass world. It's a weird ass world that we all live in, and it's a scary world because I got two boys of my own, and I'll go crazy if something ever happened to them. You know what I'm saying? If they got caught up in some shit. Now, I do tell my kids all the time, you know what I mean? Like, shit, you get stuck out in some shit, you get caught out there, you gonna have to deal with the consequences. I mean that shit because raising when you're raising your kids, man, you're raising your kids to understand right from wrong. So when you go out in this world and you do the total opposite of what I'm teaching you, what I'm raising you to do, yeah, hell yeah, you gonna have to face the consequences. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right, so let's get back to Chris Brown. Trying to update this now. Damn, what's going on? Here we go. It's coming. I think it's coming. No, that ain't it. Um, I really feel like with the whole Chris Brown situation, I really feel like they were waiting for him to actually come back into their country so that way they can do what they did. That was definitely dumb on Chris Brown's team to have a tour to go back where the crime of the scene was, where he beat somebody with a bottle. So whoever is on his team needs to be fired, like immediately, gone. Like, why are you bringing me back to a crime scene? Or unless Chris Brown just felt like, you know what, I'm invincible. I'm Chris Brown. I got, man, what they gonna do to me, man? You see now, right? They got you behind bars, bruh. They got you behind bars. Um, see if I get this up now. Give me a second, guys. All right, you know what? Let me get off of this. Let's open up another tab. But in your comments, give me your thoughts about the Chris Brown situation. Let me know what you think. All right, here we go. Now it's coming up. Antonio says celebrities be having all his money or all this money just to go ahead and mess up their career in life. Yep, dead ass. They do. They definitely do. All right, so Chris Brown, who has a record of past legal issues, was reportedly arrested in Manchester, England, last week of May 15th, 2005. The reported arrest comes 3 weeks before Brown is set to embark on his Breezy Bowl 20 poor in the Netherlands on June 8th. Um, so he was denied bail. He can't do well, actually, he's really still kind of stuck in the mud until his appearance in court. And his first appearance in court is going to be June 13th. Um so, according to a statement obtained by the UK Sun, Met Police did not identify Brown's name, but confirmed that a 36-year-old male was arrested at a hotel in Manchester shortly after 200 hours on Thursday, May 15th, on suspicion of grievance bodily harm. So, that was the charge that they have against him. He has been taken into custody where he remains. The arrest relates to an incident at a venue in Handover Square on February 19th of 2023, and the investigation is being led by detectives from the Central West Area Basic Command Unit. So, yo, once again, whoever is in Chris Brown's team on his team. Why would you schedule that shit over there knowing that he had this fucking case 2 years ago? Like you have to know that. Like you have to. You just have to. You have to know that. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Lou says Chris should have stayed his ass home, knowing he hit a dude over the head with a bottle. I agree. Antonio says moving backwards while they make millions. Yep. And Lou says these celebrities got money and doing dumb stuff. Yup, 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 and yuppity yup yup. Yeah, doing dumb stuff. I mean, it just doesn't it don't make sense, man. It don't make sense to get yourself in all these situations, these predicaments, man. Because at the end of the day, man, like you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. That's yo. I'm gonna say it again. You're gonna get caught. Period. You're gonna get caught. It's just like inevitable, man. Like when you do dumb shit, like look at damn, what the fuck is his name, yo? The rapper that uh uh damn, fuck is his name, yo? Oh my god, I hate when this happens to me. I get these brain farts. Yo, y'all help me out. He got arrested. He was like damn. Like he's from Chicago. He had these beefs and shit like that. What the fuck is his name? Why is that fucking slipping my mind, yo? I don't know. When it hits my mind, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back. Damn. I hate when I get these brain farts. Don't y'all hate getting brain farts? Brain farts. Yeah. But I don't know. It's a lot of stupid shit going on in the fucking yeah, Dirk. There we go. Dirk. Yes. So I mean, yo, he's another one. He's another one. And he does a lot for his community, which is dope. He gives back and he just he's a solid dude. Right. And yeah, no, not King Von, but yeah, I think they were beefing or whatever case may be. But it's just these beefs, these wars, man. Like it leads to other shit, and people end up dying. People end up being killed, and it's like for what? Same thing with Dolphin. All the shit that's going on in Memphis. I mean Memphis. It's just like yo. I mean it's like we look at it on the outside looking in, and we will say that it's senseless. But for the people that's actually in the midst of the shit, they're in the crossfires, they're in the wars and all that shit. I mean, it's just like they have no fucks, man. They have no fucks, man. It's just like it's just revenge. It's revenge after revenge after revenge, and it's just a repeated cycle. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, man, I just wish everybody can, to be kumbaya, but everybody ain't gonna be kumbaya. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna be is what it is at the end of the day, and that's what we have to deal with in this country, man. In certain parts of the world, yo, like people are just they're just very heinous, man, and they have these real stone cold attitudes, these stone cold vibes, like these I give no fucks vibes. They're going to do what they're going to do, regardless. You know what I mean? And it's like it's a scary world, man. It's a scary world. Antonio said the problem is that they make money and won't leave the hood alone and still doing street shit. True. And uh that just happens all the time. And you got some up and coming rappers that just don't leave that lifestyle alone. But you got some rappers that leave the lifestyle alone and they call him a bitch. Like why is he a bitch? Because he left the hood and did better for himself and did better for his family. Like salute that nigga, man. Like yo, he's doing what he had to do. Jay Z did the same thing. Jay Z was in the Marcy Projects, and when he comes back and things of that nature. But it's like why are you mad or why are you hating? Because at the end of the day, to me, it's really hate when people do that shit. I think people hate so hard, even in your own circle. Your own circle will hate on you. You know what I mean? You can't trust everybody. You just can't. Hell no, you can't trust everybody. So yo, I mean, it is what it is, bruh. It really is. Over here fumbling shit. It is what it is. What you say, Antonio? If you start making millions, leave the hood alone and disappear, take your family and show them something different and change for the better. Yeah. You have to. You have to. You have to. But at don't get it twisted though. You wanna bring your kids back to the hood so they can see where you come from. They can see what you was how you was living and how you was starving to be a success because when celebrities have their children are born into the money. They're born rich. They don't know what the hood is really like or have that hood type of mentality, anything like that. So um definitely you got to give them some type of um understanding of like, yo, I already had to work for mines. You know what I mean? And you got to give them that sentiment like, yo, bro, like you got to work for yours too. I'm not gonna give you this. I'm not just gonna put money in your hand. Yeah, but the way I'm living and the way I'm making my money is because of how I made it. Now you gotta do the same. So um it just gives them a better perspective of life. Instead of being a prissy spoiled brat. You know what I mean? So I really believe strongly. Children should learn that. They should understand that. But yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Once you make it out the hood, stay out the hood. What you have to stay there for? There's no reason for you to feel like you still got to prove something. You know, you proved it by getting out. You proved it by making the millions you made. You proved it by supporting your family and buying your mama a house and just living your luxurious life. You know what I'm saying? Living your best life. So just stay out the hood. Stay out the hood. Antonio said, "I agree. I agree. But when coming back to the hood to show your kids where you come from, you still got to move differently and accordingly. Yeah, because um, in a lot of ways, you may not know it, but you're still a fucking target. You may be a target, but have no idea about that shit. So you always gotta be mindful about that. Antonio also says, you can always go back to visit, but never stay there. Never stay there ever. Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Scarface. Y'all remember MTV Cribs? Back in the day, Scarface. He had an MTV Crib. I believe it was in Houston. He is from Texas. I think he is from Houston too. But he had an MTV Crib, and the MTV Crib was actually in the hood. Scarface, it was dead smack in the hood, in living. Um, Now we all know that these MTV cribs, all them shits were scripted and fake or whatever. But yo, when I saw that MTV crib, I'm like, damn, this is crazy. This is crazy. But the craziest MTV crib I ever saw was with Redman. Redman is my guy, bro. Yo, he was really authentic.
He didn't want no mansion. He didn't want the big cars. He didn't want none of that shit. Shit, his doorbell didn't work. His doorbell didn't work, man. Open the door, TV crew come in. He got his cousin laying on the floor, drunk from the night before. And a fun fact, he actually still has that crib, and it was basically an investment that he was putting in. Uh, you know, I guess trying to rent houses and things of that nature. But he still has that crib, he says, and he said it's fixed up a lot better than it was on the MTV crib. But still, man, that's a iconic MTV crib. That crib was funny as hell. Yeah, Antonio agrees. He said the same with Redman. He also said those cribs were rentals like Airbnb. Yes, definitely. Bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. Same thing with Pit My Ride. Damn it. I was mad as hell when I'm like, yo, that's really their car. But yo, who wants a car with a fish tank in it or a bowling alley? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there was some crazy cars that, they built on that show. It was dope to see, but kind of, frustrating the fact that well, not really frustrating, but disappointing that it wasn't really real. So, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, facts. Pip my ride. Yeah, oh yeah. Pip my ride. You ain't pipping shit. Ain't pipping shit. Yeah, but yeah. So like I said, we're gonna be back on tomorrow. Um, I don't know exactly what time. I will have a time frame. More than likely, after I, touch base with Ron tomorrow. Um, and we'll, be on here tomorrow, with some more topics, some more things to talk about. Um, yeah. So I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Yo, it's nice as hell today. I'll tell you what I did. Really, I have football all morning and all afternoon, but it was dope though. It was dope. Was out there with the kids, and we really got a lot of good work in. We did. I had basically flag football and tackle football today. What do you say, Antonio? He said, what's crazy? Tiffany Haddish was part of the pimp. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. As an actor who needed her car pumped out or pimped out, I think you were trying to say. But I do remember that. That was crazy too. That was real crazy. All right, I think I can do this again. I'm gonna try it. Let me see what happens, yo. My computer's acting crazy. Today. Here we go. Come on, come on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Come on. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Taxi! Taxi! Take me to the garden.
Take me to the garden. Indiana Pacers, they gonna get all this smoke. We gonna come with it. We gonna come with it. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready, cause I'm ready. New York, uh, New York, New York, New York. Come on, yeah, uh, yep, yep. Go New York, go New York, uh, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
This year marks the 35th anniversary of their classic album, 3 Feet High and Rising, performing I Know, De La Soul.
De La Soul. Are we dead? Are we out? Yo, New York Knicks. Giants is next. We gotta stop playing. Giants is next. Listen, I predicted the other day that the Giants are gonna win 10 plus games. Laugh now, cry later. Giants are winning 10 plus games this season. We ain't playing with y'all, yo. New York ain't playing with y'all, yo. We're not playing with y'all. Laugh now, cry later. You think I'm playing? Giants are winning 10 plus games. Who want to bet me? How much you want to bet? 10 plus games. We in the playoffs this year. Definitely are. All right. Y'all think I'm playing? I am not playing. I don't play about my Giants, yo. Ever. I don't play ever, man. Yo, Lou, man. I think Lou is off. Lou might be off now. He might be off. Yeah, I think Lou is off. Because Lou had a lot to say already. He ain't say anything. I'm thinking Lou gonna be backing me up. Come on, man. Lou, where you at, bro? Where you at, Lou? Oh man. But thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna wrap the show up. Like I said, we'll be back on tomorrow. I'll have a definite time. I'm thinking maybe like 4 or 5. I'm just gonna assume that. But we definitely be back on tomorrow. There wasn't no podcast really this past week. I'm gonna try to get back on the ball with that. Going on into next week. So we'll probably do a podcast as regularly slated. Probably do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. If not, it is what it is. But I'll let you guys know. But thank you for tuning in. This is the R&G Podcast. I'm Gerald, and I'm out.
Woke up this morning feeling magnificent, strong, black, and proud, ready to represent for my peoples all day, every day. Check the resume. I live these words, not just wordplay. Time to lift enough, live with power and strength. So without hesitation, I shoot my gift. I do this for the love and not for the fame. By keeping it real, staying true to the game. That's why I'm always brainstorming, always in hustle mode, always on top of my game, throwing these lyrical body blows. Back in the day, I used to write battle rhymes all the time. Now I'm paying balance is a messed up system. That's why I stop my people from listening to the realness. Afraid they might feel this. And take off them skinny jeans, go back on the red, black, and green, and elevate this up, be kings and queens, and natural being. I live out their purpose to the fullest extreme. This ain't hate music, it's love supreme. We manifest a movement by any means. For the love, yes I do. For the love, everything that I do, yes I do. For the love, for the love, for the love, yes I do. For the love, everything that I do, yes I do. For the love, for the love. Still come hard on these beats, cause it's hard on these streets. But if I can't rock these beats, I don't wanna rock at all. If I can't elevate my people, then I take the fall. So I ain't trying to waste your time, and I ain't trying to waste mine. So every time I spit, it's literally divine. Just want to use what the Most High gave me to keep my people like that mental slavery. I recognize the system ain't designed for us, so naturally they want to see us self-destruct. But we rise above, chasing our whole perspective. Even the peace and love movement has been resurrected. But we ain't just talking, just be talking. We should improve through our daily moves, taking our stand for the righteous and true. So for the young nation, elevation without hesitation. Peace and blessings for every situation. The world is yours for hard work and dedication. We say hate music is love supreme, and we manifest a movement by any means. For the love, yes I do. For the love, everything that I do, yes I do. For the love, for the love, for the love, yes I do. For the love, With the love and the passion, and not just the fashion. Now watch the positive flow become a chain reaction. No tricks up the sleeve, no hocus pocus. All I see is just keep the sight focused. Skin is black, but there's no handicap. Still walking the path of the right exact. We don't want to speak this truth that I'm seeking. Suckers creeping and sleeping, but I keep reaching for success. Elevating to my best. Super get because I'm blessed with this. I see I'm black and I'm proud, you call me prejudice. I'm walking the straight path. The old, the new, the red, black, the green, the red, white, the blue, the brothers, the sisters, the body, the crew, whoever. Just trying to be daily juice to keep your mind together. This ain't hate music, this love supreme. And we manifest the movement by any means.